adorn the day. So rises the continuing coverage of your 2024 SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0. Patuloy po tayong maghahatid ng mga magagandang laro dito sa ating tournament. We are live here inside the SM Events Hall in the 3rd level of SOUTHMALL in Las Piñas City for the first game of this Thursday. Double header between two teams looking to gain some momentum, looking to finally break the ice dito between Kenneth Santiago of MALOLOS Republic. Can he finally wake up dito sa ating tournament, one of the top scorers in Season 1? Struggling but nakakalaban niya for VERTEX Maritime. The hook! Eric, the hook Damian, and his hook shots deliver a victory para dito sa VERTEX Maritime as they are now at the bottom of the standings, and that is our games for today. MALOLOS Republic contra VERTEX Maritime, and for our main event is the Pulitech Santa Rosa Saints contra the Fire Chief Fire Extinguisher. Isang magandang gabi sa lahat ng mga kasinag na nakatutok from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at sa iba't ibang bansa na bumubuo ng Asya. Kami po ang inyong mga kasama. Ako po si Enzo Galarosa, and together with me for the first time ko makaka-partner si Aaron. Aaron, kamusta ka? Magandang gabi sa'yo.
Yan, so good evening Enzo, and good evening to everyone watching. Sobrang excited ako na first time natin magka-partner, and what a better place na gawin natin dito sa SinagLakasKwarenta for our debut na magka-partner tayo.
Tama, no? Kasi 25 under tayo, lakas 40 ang ating i-cover ngayon. But syempre, 25 under din ang makakasama natin on the sidelines. Walang iba ang teacup puppy sa SINAG Liga ASYA. Walang iba kundi si Courtney Buenaventura. Kamustahin natin siya. Courtney, kamusta ka dyan?
Yes, good evening Enzo and Aaron, at syempre magandang gabi din sa lahat ng ating mga kasinag. I'm feeling great. Kamusta din kayo? I'm feeling great because now that I'm back, namiss ko ang ating mga kasinag. So tutok lang kayo because I will be giving you updates every quarter. Aaron, Enzo?
Thank you so much, teacup puppy Courtney Buenaventura. We will hear more from her later on to her reports sa mga laro natin. But syempre, pwede niyo pong tutukan ang aming mga laro dito sa SINAG Liga ASYA on all of our social media platforms at SINAG Liga ASYA on both Facebook and Instagram. Follow us on TikTok and subscribe to our YouTube channel at SINAG Liga TV for more updates with regards sa ating mga tournaments, especially papalapit na po ang ating kalibre 45 tournament together with the 19 and 23 under playoffs, and itong Lakas 40 nga. Speaking of Aaron, itong Lakas 40, let's take a look at the updated team standings. Nasa na ba itong dalawang kuponan na maglalaban dito sa standings natin?
Yun na nga, so if we take a look at the two teams going up today, it's VERTEX Maritime at itong MALOLOS Republic. Itong VERTEX Maritime 0 and 3, so they have yet to get a game pa in this tournament. Ito namang MALOLOS Republic, if we take a look at them, they're in the middle of the standings. 1-1 ang record nila, so both teams really needing a win today.
Tama, and as nga, saktong-sakto Aaron, itong story natin for this evening's ball game dahil nga, as you said, need a win itong dalawang kuponan na maglalaban-laban. Saktong-sakto, there's thirst for glory ang ating game story.
Yun na nga, in the previous game of MALOLOS Republic, they lost to BPD. Ito namang VERTEX Maritime losing to Tito Rex. So, both coming off losses ngayon, and as they said, both are thirsting for glory in this game today.
Yes, and dito, as you mentioned nga, etong paling ng MALOLOS Republic, they faced off against the BPD Trading in their last game. Tikit yung laro, nalamangan ng BPD na malaki, but the comeback fell short for MALOLOS Republic.
Yeah, as you said, a very close game, pero tingnan natin itong field goal percentage nila, 37% to 42%. That little difference was what made them lose that game itong MALOLOS Republic, 81 to 85 in that game.
Field goal percentage nga talaga yung nagpatalo sa kanila, but in that signing moment para sa MALOLOS Republic in the last 2 minutes, nagising nga si Kenneth Santiago in the last 2 minutes. Can he continue that role coming off of that good last 2 minutes against BPD? But standing in their way to victory, etong VERTEX Maritime, who 2 games ago faced off against the defending champions, Tito Rex's Fireware, and I would like to repeat that 2 games ago, they got cold after the break, Aaron.
Yeah, Tito Rex's Firewire just proving to be too much dito para sa VERTEX. So if we take a look at the third quarter points, napakalayo, 16 to 28. Ito talaga yung naging Achilles heel in that game, causing them to lose 76 to 90.
Yes, hirap na hirap nga yung VERTEX Maritime in that 2 games ago na laro na yan. And why do I repeat na 2 games ago, mga kasinag? Because if you remember, last game po nitong Vertex Maritime, they faced off against the Takjel Binyan Salem Tires doon sa Alonte Sports Complex in Binyan, Laguna. And they did win that game, but unfortunately po, mga kasinag, official na po, Vertex Maritime forfeited that ball game due to fielding a player na hindi pa po kompleto ang transfer papers niya, which was Baltazar coming from the JC2 Sasha Sea Lions. The kompleto papers niya, the win is now taken away from Vertex Maritime, and that's why they are 0-3 right now, Aaron. Malaking bagay yun.
Really tough break para sa kanila, di ba? Yet to get a game in this tournament natin. Nagka-problema pa sila dun sa papers, the game was forfeited, and in the end, di ba ngayon, 0-3 sila, but they still have a chance ngayon para makakuha ng panalo, and I'm sure they like their chances ngayon against the Malolos Republic, no, Enzo?
Tama ka dyan, Aaron, and let's see if they'll finally get their first
Vertex Maritime and Malolos Republic. Let's now turn it over to Ram Valid.
The basketball action continues. Good evening, mga ka-SLA. We're coming to live inside the amazing SM SOUTHMALL Piñas City. Welcome to SINAG Liga ASYA SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0. Presented to you by SINAG Liga ASYA and co-presented to you by CDO Foods Beer Incorporated. Foods that brings you home and through Religion Philippines. Catch the live action at SINAG Liga ASYA official FB page and YouTube channel at SINAG Liga ASYA TV. And our first match, it's the battle between Malolos Republic and Vertex Maritime. And now let's meet the starting lineups of the protagonists. First, for your Malolos Republic. At guard from Malolos City, number 5, Jurel Vega. Also at guard number 7, Tong Maniego. Power forward number 23, June Quezada. Also forward from Pombong, number 26, Dennis Concha. And center from Pampanga, number 45, DJ De Jesus. Malolos Republic is led by Coach Antonino Tayo, assistant coaches Paul Alden Mendoza, Michael Angelo Arzeo, team manager Mr. Toti Villanueva, and team owner attorney Mayor Christian Aguilar Natividad. Your Malolos Republic. And now let's meet the starting 5 for your Vertex Maritime. Point guard from Las Piñas City, number 17, Al Vergara. Shooting guard from Las Piñas City, number 21, Noel Carandar. Small forward from Antigua, number 29, Marvin Valdivia. Power forward from Iloilo City, number 18, Paul Reguera. And center from Dasmariñas City, Cavite, number 15, Jeff Kenzie. Head coach for Vertex Maritime is Ernest Jordanello. Assistant coaches, Kim Di Pedro, BJ Di Pedro, and MJ Marquez. Team manager, Mr. JP Arellano. Team owner, Captain Bonix Guevara. Your Vertex Maritime. Game officials are Joe Alap, Armin Aquino, Shervin Bautista, and alternate referee Manuel Felix. Ito ang inyong SINAG Liga ASYA.
And here are your SINAG Lakas starters of the game for Malolos Republic. They start with Vega, Maniego, Quesada, Concha, and De Jesus. Para naman dito sa panig ng Vertex Maritime, they started with Kenzie, Vergara, Reguera, Carandang, and Marvin Valdivia. First possession goes to Malolos and DJ De Jesus from his favorite spot on the baseline.
And a quick two-pointer doon para kay De Jesus. Pero alam mo, Enzo, ang gusto ko dito para sa Vertex Maritime, they're starting with two bigs. Itong si Kenzie tsaka si Reguera. Kenzie likes to attack inside. Ito naman si Reguera. He can shoot from the outside like that, di ba?
Yes. Kakasabi mo na yun. Perfect yan, no? Complementary players yan. One outside shooting big and then one big man sa ilalim. Yung high-low play yung threat dun, di ba? Valdivia with a steal right there. Marvin gives it to Al. Coach Al gives it back to Marvin. Well defended there by Jorel. Vergara to Kenzie. To Reguera from the outside. Niluwa nga lang ng ring.
And Paul Reguera not shy to shoot in this first quarter. First 2 attempts galing sa kanya dito.
Pag napangalan mo talaga Reguera, hindi ka talaga mahihiya. We saw that with Borgie and Jordy sa 19 and 23 under. As a good steal by Kenzie right here. Forward pass to Valdivia and Marvin gets the first 2 for Vertex.
And napakagandang pasa yun para kay Kenzie. Kita niya si Valdivia flowing right there through that lane. Pinasa niya in front, getting that reverse layup to go.
Yeah, how about the big man no Aaron? Yung ganung pinpoint pass, di ba? Napaka-rare nun. Well, back then. Ngayon, nakikita natin yung mga Jokic, ganun na ginagawa eh.
And parang Jokic yung ginawa niya doon. He got the steal, dribbled it all the way hanggang doon sa half court with the forward pass. So, good versatile play doon para kay Kenzie.
And number 15 pa siya. So, ito, a steal by Concha, a mythical 5-member no season 1. Dennis, one-handed shot. Niluwa nga lang. Quesada try to keep it alive. And he does keep it alive kasi Kenzie was out of bounds. Ball stays with the white shirts.
And I'm liking the pace dito sa game natin. Kaka-start pa lang pero puro takbuhan. Both teams dito. Take a look at that, Enzo.
Yes, the pinpoint touchdown pass galing dito kay Jeff Kenzie to Marvin Valdivia. Pero good inbound play for Malolos naman to counter Quesada. Libreng-libre sa ilalim.
And the first 2 buckets dito para sa Malolos, all in the inside. One baseline jumper. Ito naman knockout play.
And you talked about the pace, no, Aaron? Yung pace natin mabilis ngayon sa simula pa lang. The key here is which team is going to sustain it through all 4 quarters, di ba?
Tama kasi we're in the SinagLakasKwarenta division and whether you like it or not, mas mapapagod itong mga players in this division rather than the players dun sa 21 under natin, di ba?
Yes.
Yung mga lower divisions natin. So, at the end of the game talaga, titingnan natin kung sino yung mas tatagal, who has more stamina, sino mas condition dito.
And it also falls on the shoulders of the coaches, di ba? Yung rotations nila, fresh legs dapat. As Reguera, 0 for 3 to start off this ball game. Compared to last game, he started off guns blazing. 4 straight field goal makes ang ginawa ni Paul Reguera dun.
And I'm sure his shots are gonna start to fall after that kasi itong si Paul Reguera, full of confidence naman to. He's got the green light to shoot for his team. Kaya aabangan natin yan mamaya itong si Paul Reguera.
Totoo. As Coach Ernest taps another shooter for floor spacing purposes, Alvin Del Ponso comes in. De Jesus swings it. Maniego attacks Kenzie. The reverse layup for Do Maniego.
And take a look at that with the left hand right there. Maniego with the hang time finish. Parang hindi 14 of division yung ginawa niya dun.
Yun ang sasabihin ko eh. Parang narinig ata tayo ni Do Maniego. Sabi niya siguro, anong hindi 40 up? Anong 40 up ha? Valdivia kicks it. Vergara from the outside. Off the mark pa rin. 0 for 4 now. From jumpers, itong Vertex Maritime. Vergara tries on the same spot. Long 2 daw, sabi ng referee.
And finally, an outside shot going in. Excuse me, that was a long 2 lang. Pero finally, a perimeter jumper going in dito para sa Vertex Maritime. I was about to say na they were forcing it from outside too much.
Dito naman, Vega with the answer, knocking down his first triple of the ball game. What a start for Malolos. Napakainit ng shooting nitong Malolos Republic and abante sila ngayon. 11-4, time out of the floor, 6 minutes and 16 natitira sa ating first period.
Unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga, kahit di sabihin. Feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
The SINAG LIGA ASYA 2.0 is brought to you by CDO Food Spear Food that brings you home. Malolos Republic, guns blazing to start off as we can see Dennis Concha, a former mythical 5-member in Season 1, and DJ De Jesus. That front court dito ng Malolos Republic as we can see the lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by CDO Food Spear Food that brings you home. Galing dito kay Jorel Vega, straight in through for number 5.
And alam mo, Enzo, itong Vertex Maritime, they seem to be forcing the outside shot a bit too much dito. With Reguera missing a lot of open shots dun sa labas. So they're being forced to take those outside shots. Just like that, diba? Another miss from the outside. So it would be better siguro if they try to take it inside with players like Kenzie, itong si Valdivia, diba?
Yes.
Mga slashers na kaya sa loob. Higher percentage shots for them.
Totoo. And officially ngayon, they're now 0 for 3 from the three-point land in their first 3 attempts as Vega again wide open. Di nga lang pumasok for Jorel, but DJ gets it back. De Jesus, the kick to Do. They give it over to Concha. Maniego, step-through move off the mark, and Reguera with the rebound. Stolen away by Concha, yung outlet pass niya. Dennis to Maniego. And a good tap right there by Vergara. Here comes Valdivia. Marvin. Well defended, but Kenzie is there on the follow.
And a good trail job doon para kay Kenzie, realizing na itong si Valdivia was smaller on that play. Didn't give up, got the putback for 2. And ngayon, 11-6 ang score natin.
Yun nga yung sinabi mo, Aaron, di ba? Go inside, di ba? Don't force the outside shot. And that time, ginawa ni Valdivia yun. Right on cue, sinabi mo yung kanina. Here's another 3-point shot. Oh, in and out nga lang for Concha. Here comes Paul. Reguera on the run. Oh, what a layup right there from Paul Reguera.
Reguera binit-bit all the way with a little jelly right there, getting that finger roll to goal. And just like what we said kanina, diba? Take it inside, get those higher percentage shots, and finally Paul Reguera getting that bucket to go.
Alam mo yun, no? Parang sinukat na si Concha dun eh. Look at him. Tap Concha right there. Sign of respect from these two combatants. But Paul Reguera, last game, well, unofficial na ngayon, he was the best player that game. But yun nga, dahil nga nabawi yung laro na yun, yung panalo na yun for Vertex Maritime, but doesn't take away from that extreme performance ni Paul Reguera, scoring 27 points last game.
And I'm sure he's gonna carry that over here. Pero itong first quarter, medyo slow start siya dun sa outside shooting niya. Luckily, naka-end one siya on that play agad.
Yes, as Anthony Cuevas enters the ball game, a new look para dito sa front line ni Coach Ernest. Valdivia kicks it over to Del Ponzo. Back to Vergara. Short nga lang for Al Vergara. Now 1 for 4 from the field si Al Vergara to start off. Dennis misses the jumper. 4 minutes and 11 in this fast-paced first quarter. Valdivia, whoa, what a block right there by Pendiglorio. Emiliano, stolen away by Reguera.
And napakagulo ng pace ngayon. Nothing happening for both teams dito.
That term is correct, no? Gulo eh. And something na kailangan natin tutukan. Whoever slows the pace down will probably get the advantage. It's a good high-low play there. Cuevas to Valdivia.
Some big to guard action doon. Cuevas, the big man, fighting the guard underneath. Itong si Valdivia.
Let's take a look at that. Kitang-kita yung foul doon ni DJ. In-admit naman agad ni DJ that he did clip Marvin Valdivia on the shoulder.
And itong si Marvin Valdivia, he's one of the slashers, di ba, para dito sa
Yes.
Vertex Maritime. Likes to get in the lane, likes to get those layups, di ba? May mga reverse finishes pa to, you know, underhand finishes. Iba-iba yung nagagawa niya. So, he's a really crafty player on the inside. And just like what we mentioned a while ago, di ba? They're gonna need him to start getting into that lane para his team starts to get infected na wag puro outside shots yung gagawin nila. Especially because itong teams dito, both of them are starting off with a 2-3 zone. So, of course, they're gonna be forced or tempted to try to take those outside shots. Kasi palagi sila ma-open, di ba?
Tama.
Pero they shouldn't try to settle for those outside shots muna.
That is correct, Aaron. At right now, let's give it over to Courtney Buenaventura for her report on the head coach of Vertex Maritime, Coach Ernest Alaw. Courtney?
Yes, thank you, Enzo. I interviewed Coach Ernest Alaw from Vertex Maritime about how they, as a team, address any challenges or weakness that they've encountered in their previous games. According to him, even though their last game was forfeited, they won by a huge margin. Kaya andun pa din ang kumpiyansa nila sa isa't isa. Tonight, let's see if things would be in their favor once again. Enzo, Aaron?
Thank you so much, Courtney. And yun talaga, no, Aaron, despite of the fact na naging forfeit yung last victory nila, as we take a look at this beautiful move muna ni Dennis Concha against Anthony Cuevas. But yun nga, kahit officially sa record books, talo kayo doon, alam nyo, natambakan nyo yung kalaban nyo yun. And it had to be technicalities para mabawi yung panalo. So, sa utak daw nila, Coach Ernest, panalo pa rin sila dun sa game na yun.
And tama, di ba? As you said kanina, natambakan nila yung kalaban nila. It always gives them a confidence boost doon, especially na 0-3 sila ngayon, di ba? They're trying to get that first win and they could always tell themselves na nanalo sila in that game and they're gonna try to carry that performance over, di ba?
Yes. So let's see, as right now, they're struggling a little bit from the field. But tingnan natin kung magigising as Alegre is now on the floor. Del Ponzo from the outside. Off the mark. Good tap there by Cuevas to Alegre. Hindi nga lang pumasok. But another offensive rebound right here for Vertex. And Barameda just barrels through after 2 offensive rebounds in that possession.
And that's good ball movement on the part of the Vertex Maritime. Kita mo, paikot-ikot yung bola doon. Finding the open shot. I believe they got 2 perimeter jump shots on that play. Di lang talaga pumasok. Pero itong si number 10, itong si Francis Barameda, staying active, staying aggressive, getting the offensive rebound for that putback attempt, and he was fouled in the end.
In terms of yung front court matchup natin, Aaron, di ba? We can see clearly, Vertex Maritime, punong-puno yung front court nila. You have, kita natin, Paul Reguera, Anthony Cuevas, you have Barameda, you also have Ray Mendoza, and of course, Jeff Kenzie. Pero medyo manipis sila ngayon dun sa wings because si Caranog, Ariel Caranog, and si Francis Abacahin wala ngayon sa game nila, wala sa lineup nila. And also, yung Billy De Leon, wala. So that's 3 small forwards wala sa lineup ngayon ng Vertex Maritime. And how will that affect Vertex na 3 wing players wala sa kanila?
Tama, they're gonna have to try to attack from that big area, di ba? Yung mga bigs nila, they're gonna have to try to do the damage dito, especially with players like itong si Caranog, di ba, na-mention mo kanina. And even itong si Billy De Leon, di ba? One of their key players on the wings, di ba? So mahirapan talaga sila dito on that wing attack. Pero right there, a layup right there by one of the bigs, itong si Barameda.
As we were talking about, need ng bigs mag-step up talaga. Francis Barameda, very aggressive to start off this ball game, and he cuts the lead down to 1 after this beautiful layup. A skyscraper layup right there galing dito kay Francis Barameda. At nababa niya sa isa ang kalabangan dito, 14-13.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Dennis Concha, this was his last performance against VPD Trading. Aaron, 16 points. Subpar in the rebounding department, 3 rebounds lang, 3 assists and 2 blocks. What can you say about those numbers?
Well, even if his rebounds and assists, you know, medyo mababa, it was an all-around game naman. Naka-16 points siya. Contributed naman on all ends of the floor. So, nagawa niya yung kailangan niyang gawin para sa team niya. So, good performance dun para kay Concha.
And yun talaga, 16 points was his average no season 1. Yung rebound, medyo nakakagulat kasi nga, matangkad to Malolos, VPD was the smaller team and yet he got out-rebounded by the VPD trading team as Kenneth Santiago draws the foul, who I said at the top of the coverage, eto na ba yung laro na magigising etong Kenneth Santiago?
And that's unacceptable, di ba, on the part of the Vertex Maritime. Kasi you were mentioning kanina, kulang sila sa wings. So I said na itong mga bigs nila, they have to step up. So nakakailang offensive rebounds na itong Malolos Republic, di ba? Ilang beses na sila second attempt, second putback. And right there, itong si Kenneth, di ba? Nakatry na naman siya. He's on the line right now. So itong mga big men nila, sila Barameda, Cuevas, they're gonna need to try to put a body on someone para makuha nila yung rebounds. As we can see, di ba? Itong si Damian entering the game.
My family member. Not blood family member, but officially family member. Family relationship na kami ni Boss Eric. And also, Ray Mendoza, pinasok na sa floor. So another big, inubos ni Coach Ernest in this first quarter, Aaron. Lahat ng big man niya, inubos niya ngayon.
So a lot of big boys dito para sa Vertex Maritime, all getting a run in this first quarter. So siguro para kay Coach Ernest, tinitingnan niya kung sino iinit, sino yung magkaka-rhythm agad dito. Kasi yun yung, that's who he's gonna run with at the end of this game.
Yun nga sa mga bigs niya eh. They're not really known to be post-up players. Talagang masisipag sila, hard workers as Boss Eric. This hook shot, niluwang halang for the hook. Alegre. They swing it over, Villena. Nino trying to find a teammate. Boss Eric, di nga lang nasalo. Parameda, good up fake. Jumper. Off the mark pa rin para dito sa Vertex. And good defense right there. Galing dito kay Alan Alegre.
That's a 3-on-2.
And they capitalize on it with a Nino Villena layup.
And a good job dun para kay Alegre, pushing the pace, realizing na kulang itong Malolos Republic on that defensive play. Finishing that play itong si number 11, Villena.
Villena last game, did not play. Last game niya for Vertex was against Tito Rex's Firewire. And he has the ball right now. Can they take the lead in this possession? Mendoza with a rebound. Ray to Damian. Hook shot! Pumasok, but no basket daw, sabi ng referees natin.
And alam mo, Enzo, nare-realize ko dito kay Eric Damian. Minsan, he has that shot sa front niya. He can already take that quick floater, pero ayaw niya. Iniikot pa niya para dun sa hook shot niya. So, yun talaga yung gusto niya, di ba?
Yes. Well, that's why he's called the hook. Itong si Eric, the hook Damian. Nanantay ko mag-free throw ulit yan eh. Oh, good crossover right there. Hindi nga lang pumasok for Vijandre. Alegre. Look at the big man run! Grabe itong Barameda. Difference maker for Vertex Maritime.
Palming that ball on that layup.
Ang bilis niya for a big. And again, lakas 40 to. You rarely see a running big man, di ba, Aaron?
And tama, actually marami dito. Just like Paul Reguera kanina, taking it all the way. Ito naman si Barameda naman. Running that floor, di ba? So itong mga bigs ng Vertex Maritime, very versatile. So kaya nilang tumakbo. Di ba? Very active sila.
So again, they're playing this game without Francis Abakahin and Ariel Caranog. And sige, nakatingin sa akin eh. Billy De Leon daw. And here comes Santiago. Kenneth. Oh, stepped out of bounds.
And the lucky break doon para sa Vertex Maritime because they were slow to get down after that free throw. Nakuha pa ni Kenneth Santiago yun agad on the other end of the court.
Yes, and medyo nag-slow down na yung shooting dito ng Malolos Republic. This second unit has been the, struggle for Malolos in their first two ball games. Again, yung first game nila, same with Vertex, hindi talaga siya win. They lost that game against NRMC Basketball. But dahil nag-field ang NRMC ng 2 ex-professional players that game, na forfeit din, the win is given to Malolos. So technically, they're also still trying to find their groove dito, di ba? As Santiago scores his first field goal of the game. And at the end of the first quarter, etong Malolos Republic, abante ng 3 puntos, 18-15. And it's all because of their starting five, no, Aaron? A good start for them shooting-wise dito. Started with De Jesus' jumper.
And tama, Malolos Republic starting off hot in that first quarter. Ito namang Vertex Maritime, they were having a hard time with those perimeter jumpers, diba? They were forcing it from outside, not really going in. Pero when they started going into that lane, getting those higher percentage shots, doon nag-start yung rhythm nila. As a crazy reverse right there by number 7 on the Malolos Republic side. Pero yun na nga, as we say, itong Vertex Maritime, they're slowly starting to get their groove with yung second five nila, yung mga substitute bigs nila. Yun yung mga mixture na hinahanap ni Coach Ernest Alaw in this first period.
Well, it's just the end of the first 10 minutes of action dito. We still have 30 minutes of basketball to go. But after that first quarter, lamang ang Malolos Republic 18-15.
Head coach Tayo from Malolos Republic was able to share his insights into the lineup and rotation that we are expecting tonight. Apparently, they are still in the process of building the team's chemistry. That's why let's see if they would be able to continue building their momentum this second quarter. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Courtney. And again, kakasabi lang natin kanina, Aaron, di ba, at the end of the first quarter, and sinabi din ni Coach Antonino Tao, they're still trying to build chemistry. This is basically the same core players no season 1 who went to the semifinals round, but they did lose a couple of star players, namely Coach Yong Katikista, who's now playing for Jetor Exile, who was their heart and soul. So, medyo naghahanap pa sila ng pamalit dun sa mga players na nawala nung Season 1, di ba?
Tama, mabigat talaga yun. As you mentioned, a star player leaving the team, not being able to participate. So maghahanap sila ng other player to step up in his place, to be that main guy, to be that heart and soul like you mentioned kanina.
And yun nga, medyo mabigat-bigat din kasi. They lose, lalo na pag gwardiya, di ba? Yung mawala sa team nyo na nagsiset ng play, scorer pa. And one thing dito, again, Kenneth Santiago, through 2 games for Malolos, has struggled. Last 2 minutes nga lang against VPD siya nagising. Scored 8 of his 14 points in that last 2 minutes. Dito sa laro natin, still trying to feel it out into si Kenneth Santiago. Dennis Concha also struggling. Percy Ginto, number 16 ng Malolos Republic, who played terrific last year in the playoffs. Struggling din. So yung mga names na yun, pag pumutok, baka mag-turn around itong Malolos, di ba? Bigla na lang sila mag-rack up ng sunod-sunod na panalo.
Tama, titingnan natin if they can start to catch fire in this game, di ba? Kung sabay-sabay sila mag-iinit. As that's a missed shot right there. And once again, Alegre getting that ball.
Uy, nabitin nga lang para dito kay Allen. Vihandre on the run. Michael kicks it to Pedeglorio. Scoop shot, wala yun. And here comes Valdivia. Marvin on the other end with another touchdown layup.
And all alone running the floor right there. Valdivia, he loves those layups. He loves running. And he gets that 2-pointer to go.
And he also loves facing Malolos. Last season when he was playing for Taytay J Project, he actually set the record for most points in a half for SinagLakasKwarenta. 21 first half points for Marvin Valdivia. Pero ito yung bawi ni Emil Pedeglorio from the outside.
And he was just all alone on that play. Itong si number 12, Emil Pedeglorio, on that right wing, diba? Kasi I mentioned kanina, the zone. You're gonna get open talaga doon, especially off those skip passes.
Bawi naman si Valdivia.
And Valdivia showing us he's got some range from the outside. Hindi lang siya puro slashing on the inside, diba?
Talagang, basta pag Malolos ata, nanlalaki yung mata neto ni Valdivia. As a steal by Mendoza. Vergara on the open floor, one of the best passers, gives it to the finisher, Valdivia.
And a beautiful cut right there by Valdivia, but an even better pass right there by his point guard, Vergara.
I think ikaw yung nag-cover nun, nag-best player yung anak ni Coach Al Vergara, si Alan Vergara, di ba, sa 19 under. I think you were the one.
Oo, and grabe yun kasi yung
Diba?
start niya doon, napakasama ng start niya. He was ice cold in that first quarter. As a beautiful fake right there by Valdivia.
Grabe, and even Kenneth Santiago namangha dun sa move ni Valdivia. That footwork, and again, another assist for Coach Al Vergara, and lamang na ng 4 tong Vertex Maritime.
Parang sinabi mo kanina, di ba, itong si Valdivia, nanlalaki yung mata pagkalaban.
Oo.
Itong Malolos, and he's starting to get hot in this first quarter.
Totoo, grabe, what a performance agad for Marvin Valdivia. He's already in double figures with 13 first half points. Again, he set the record with 21. 13 ngayon with still 7 minutes to go. Pwede pa, especially kung ganito mga gagawin niya ating lakas move of the quarter. Brought to you by Cable Link and Holdings Corporation.
And a high IQ move doon para kay Valdivia with the use of the pivot. Turning around, getting that fake to go all alone for that layup.
Tumindat pa si Valdivia. As a miss from the outside from Nicky Boy Reyes. Percy trying to fight for the loose ball. Jump ball na ipito ng ating referee. Cuevas and Ginto. 2 rivals. Ball possession arrow points the way dito sa Malolos. Concha to inbound. Gives it to Nicky Boy. Back to Jorel. Vega to Reyes. The jumper off the mark. Reyes is fouled.
And a sorry miss doon para kay Reyes. He was open on that first attempt, pero luckily that ball bouncing back to him, getting that second attempt to go, and he's fouled on that play. Clearly hacked, so he's gonna be going to the line for 2 free throws itong si Reyes.
Totoo. And nabanggit ko kanina, Marvin Valdivia set the record for most points in a first half with 21 against etong Malolos Republic last season when he played for Taytay J Project. Etong Nicky Boy Reyes Aaron, fun fact, he set the record for most consecutive points and most points in a quarter with 24.
So itong si Nicky Reyes, di ba? First time ko siya makita, first time ko siya makover in this SinagLakasKwarenta League. And nakikita ko na looks like a very versatile player, a scorer. And as you mentioned that kanina, di ba, nabanggit mo pa yun. So mukhang marami akong aabangan dito para kay Reyes.
Yes. And speaking of nag-aabang, watching right now, ang ating twin tower duo on the sidelines, MJ Raimundo and Francine Capili. Happy watching MJ and Franz. Parang sinusuportahan nila yung tandem natin, no?
Ang balita ko itong si Francine Capili, nasa top pa ata ngayon, di ba? So nakatambay siya doon. So shoutout pala kay Francine din.
Nasa tough siya pero eskwelahan niya nasa Espanya. Layo dinayo mo, ah. We're happy watching sa dalawang twin towers natin dyan. Another foul on Malolos Republic. As we can see, Coach Ernest Jordan Ray Alaw on your screens. One of the youngest head coaches in Philippine basketball right now. Oh, good offensive rebound again for Vertex. And the basket and one for Anthony Kalinog.
And Kalinog with a bruise and a deuce right there, spinning, taking the contact like a man right there. Take a look at this, Enzo.
Look at that power move against the smaller Vega. The hoop in the heart for number 19. Instant offense. Aaron, kakapasok pa lang neto ni Kalinog. And as you said, without those two key players, yung Abakahin and si Karanog, kailangan mag-step up ng bench, and Kalinog agad-agad answered the call.
And tama, as a wing player, di ba? As a guard player, kailangan talaga niya mag-step up, di ba? Itong si Karanog, one of their key players, he loves to slash. Saka napapanood ko siya dun sa mga previous games nila. Sobrang active nung player na yun, di ba? He loves to crash the offensive glass. Talagang nagsaslash siya, may tira din sa labas. So, a really complete player nang nawala para sa Vertex Maritime.
Totoo. Tapos shooter pa yung Abakahin, di ba? So that you lose a slasher and a shooter, medyo mahirap-hirap nga talagang i-fill yung void na yun. But take a look at how aggressive the bigs are. Tumakbo yung Cuevas at Reguera. But yun nga lang, it leaves them with a big hole right now in transition. 3-on-2. And Quesada, duty foul ang binigay doon ni Delponso.
And a good foul doon para kay Delponso kasi sure ball nang papasok yung shot na yun para kay Quesada kung di niya pinaul yun on that play.
Yes. And Arthur Quesada Jr. is going to go to the free throw line as palitan. Babalik itong si Nino Villena, replacing Coach Al Vergara, who in terms of scoring, hindi man ganun kataas, 2 points pa lang, but yung mga passing niya eh. Ngayon, nasa ngayon, Aaron, 3 assists pa lang, but kita mo yung mga decision making niya, di ba? It really affects everyone for Vertex, and we're seeing a different Vertex Maritime compared to the first 2 games nila dito sa liga.
And tama, kahit kulong-kulong sila, di ba? Having a floor general like that to orchestrate the show is really a big factor. Pero Quesada making those 2 free throws, sumuhang yung foul ni Delponso on that play wasn't worth it doon.
Gamble talaga yung mga ganyan. And hard foul pa yung binigay niya, and wala ang problema for Jun Quesada, who's that enforcer role para dito sa Malolos Republic. And to the young kids watching ngayon, younger than us syempre, kasi tayo naabutan pa natin yung panahon ng mga enforcers pa. Hindi uso ngayon yung mga enforcer, di ba, na may Jun Quesada ka, na andyan lang to play defense, do the dirty work. Pero nung mga panahon nila, in their heyday, usong-uso yan yung mga Terry Saldañas, Rudy Distritos, those guys, Alvin Teng, mga ganon.
Actually,
Freddy
Enzo,
Abuda.
yung mga names na na-mention mo, di ko na rin naabutan yung mga yun
Diba?
eh.
Ako rin, di ko rin naman naabutan eh. Nakikwento lang sa akin ng tatay ko. But ang naabutan natin is the extra rice. J.R. Kenyaan and Bo Belga, Doug Kramer, yun yung mga naabutan natin. Para pinatanda mo ko.
Pero yun na nga, di ba? As you said, enforcers, di ba? Really important on teams. Ngayon, di na masyado kasi yung mga players na younger generation, di ba? Usually, they're all friends na, di ba? Buddy-buddy sila. Di yung parang dati na talagang parang may beef sila, di ba? Talagang lalaban, di ba?
Dito naman buddy-buddy din, pero they have the mentality of, oh, ngayon kalaban tayo ha. Pag natamaan kita, walang pikunan. Let's look at that defense. Vertex is putting on right now, but they leave Vega all alone. Knocks it down at the end of the buzzer.
And a nice emergency pass doon para kay Reyes. He was about to take the shot, threw it to the corner right there to Vega for that corner 3, beating the shot clock.
Pangalawang tres na yan for Jarel Vega in this ballgame. 6 points to his tally. They go down low. This high-low play para sa Vertex. Barameda going to Cuevas. Really working well, no, Aaron?
Napakagandang pass yun para kay Barameda. Pero also a good job on the Vertex Maritime point guards to find their big man doon sa middle kasi Barameda was able to attract all the defense doon sa may free throw line area, sa may flashers area, di ba, as they call it.
And dito naman, bumawi naman yung Malolos. Actually, same play, although hindi big to big, di ba? Take a look at this once again, this big to big, high-low play galing dito The Vertex Maritime Barameda going over to Anthony Cuevas.
And that's also a tough finish dito para kay Cuevas kasi he was under traffic off that reverse finish pero pumasok pa rin.
Right now, June Quesada is at the free throw line at may nakikita akong bisita tayo dito dun sa may entrance. I can see a Saint. As right now, let's give it over to Courtney Buenaventura for her report on June Quesada.
Yes, we all know that individual preparation is as important as team trainings. As per June Quesada from Malolos Republic, he is allotting time to have self-training, especially he said that there is always a room for improvement. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Courtney. And yun nga, always room for improvement. And actually, tingnan mo yung mindset, Aaron, pang yung hindi siya star player mentality, di ba? It's a perfect championship role player mentality that any team would love to have itong si June Quesada.
And talagang those are the best players to have on your team. And yun yung mga worst na maging kalaban. Yung mga players like Quesada, di ba?
Oo. That'll be an offensive foul doon on June Quesada. Clearly hit him with an elbow there.
The Malolos Republic players not agreeing on that call.
Pero referee's call is final na Pero Coach Antonino Tayo, wala namang reklamo. You just go back down on defense as they're still down by 2 points with 4 minutes remaining in the second period.
Pero ang inaabangan ko dito, Enzo, kung sino yung team na magmaman-to-man defense, who's gonna try it. Kasi dun sa mga previous games na I-cover dito sa SinagLakasKwarenta, may mga nagmaman-to-man defense. Minsan nga, first quarter pa lang, they try it na, di ba?
Totoo. As a good layup there, Kalinog naman. Again, Kalinog now has 4 points coming off the bench.
And all from the inside, itong si Kalinog. So they're gonna need a lot more from that.
And look at Malolos almost exclusively setting up Quesada down low. Concha from the outside, way off the mark. Jeff, tumatakbo. Look at the big man bring down the ball. Drops it off to Kalinog. Di nga alam pumasok, but andoon si Kenzie for the putback.
And Kenzie doing everything on that play. Running down the floor, dribbling it down all the way. Finding his guard itong si Kalinog. He missed that shot, getting the putback. Tapos siya naman nag-putback off his own doon on that play.
What an all-around performance for Jeff Kenzie. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists already in this first half. Nicky Boy goes to Dennis Concha. The pull-up finally for Dennis Concha.
And that's an intelligent play para kay Concha. You can see the defender running him off the three-point line. So sabi niya, I'm gonna take 2 dribbles to the left for that pull-up J on that elbow. And he made it on that.
And will that wake up itong si Dennis Concha, one of the best post-up players last season, as Villena, no hesitation to that triple, pero na-rebound ni Concha dito yung mintis. Tumale, gives it to Quesada, and look at June Quesada running the floor,
Staying active on that play, pero also a nice bounce pass dito para kay Tumale. Threading that needle to find June Quesada.
June Quesada, sinabi natin, role player. Ngayon, pinapakitaan tayo ng consistent scoring right now as he will troop right back to the free throw line. But bago siya mag-free throw, we have a timeout on the floor, 33-29 in favor of Vertex Maritime.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
The SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0 is presented to you by Cable Link and Holdings Corporation. Stay connected with Cable Link's supercharged internet. Power up your homes with their FiberLink and eye-blazing fast internet deals today. Big savings and Cable Link's bundled internet and cable TV for as low as 588 pesos or as fast as up to 800 Mbps. And syempre, starting June 3 po, magkakaroon na po mga kasinag ng SLA Best Games po, and it will be aired on June 3 ang laban ng Fulitec Santa Rosa Saints versus the JC2/Sea Lions and Tito Rex's Firewire kontra GDL Construction. June 3, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. yan mga kasinag.
So yun, mga aabangan natin ng mga games that's gonna be aired doon. Mga classic games, we're gonna be excited to watch that. So lahat ng mga kasinag, stay tuned.
Grabe. Mapapanood na tayo dun sa Cable Link. Meron pa tayong TPN, Blast TV. Dumadagdag lang tayo ng dumadagdag dito sa Sinag And dumadagdag din ang talent. I mean, dati ako lang mag-isa, ngayon andito ka na. And you're actually doing a good job becoming both an analyst and anchor,
Yun na nga, di ba? Medyo mahirap yung transition pero slowly starting to get it in. Maraming salamat talaga sa SINAG Liga Asya for giving me the opportunity dito. So, try to get better in both the anchor and analyst spot.
Well, hindi lang naman players ang dine-develop dito, even talents, di ba? You're a young, up-and-coming 20-year-old, di ba? Hindi halata na nahihirapan ka sa transition, ha? As there's a foul underneath. Tumba.
It's Quesada, I believe, no?
Oo. And that's gonna be a foul on Boss Eric Damian.
Talagang talsik itong si Quesada on that play, di ba?
Medyo nautakan niya si Boss Eric doon. Sa laki ni Jun Quesada, naniniwala ka, Aaron, na matutulak siya ng ganun-ganun lang, di ba? Na alam niya na he's gonna get pushed, di ba?
And a smart play kasi he's gonna be heading to the free throw line for 2 free throws ulit.
Oo. And he's been shooting his free throws well, di ba? I believe isang beses pa lang siya nagmimintis from the free throw line. Yes, di ko nabati. It's 35-31 ang ating score. 1 minute and 57 natitira sa ating second period.
And talagang at this point of the game, it's been back and forth action. Both teams not really getting away from each other, di ba?
Yes.
Palapit lang yung score. Wala pang nakakatambak dito or a double-digit lead. So, we're gonna see at the end of our first half kung ano ba yung mga points na they need to improve on and ano yung mga nagagawa nila.
Yes. And actually with the trend of Lakas 40, for sure napansin mo rin to. The game intensifies as the third and fourth quarter come along, di ba? As, oh, good move there by Alegre. Kicks it to Marvin. Nanlamig siguro si Valdivia dun sa lengthy rest niya in this period. Allen with the steal. Alegre to Valdivia. Marvin, oh, lost the basketball. But regains possession. Haba pa ang kanilang shot clock. Boss Eric, oh, good denial there. Well scouted, di Quesada yung gagawin niya.
Anticipated right there.
As DJ De Jesus with the basket right there.
And the big boy right there with a beautiful layup off-leg finish off the glass for De Jesus.
Parang ayaw pa nga niyang itira noon eh. Still looking to pass as Damian passes to Alegre. Allen, the swing to the other side. Marvin, natapikan. And that hit Valdivia's foot pa, so the ball will go back dito sa Malolos Republic with 51.7 seconds. Down by 2. What a run here for Malolos. Speaking of run, let's take a look at this last drive of the quarter. Brought to by CDO Food Spear, food that brings you home, Aaron. Maniego. The referees blew the whistle there before the basket. It's gonna be, I believe, a foul on Jeff Kenzie.
So once again, back to the free throw line. Itong si Quesada, he's gonna be shooting 2 free throws na naman. So itong penalty situation proving to be a thorn on the side of the Vertex Maritime kasi nakakailang freebies na itong Malolos Republic from this free throw line as a quick technical foul is called, Enzo.
Yes. And this is gonna be some more bad news for Vertex dahil nga magbibigay sila ng isa pang free throw dito. So this is gonna be 3 free throws for Malolos Republic. If they can hit all 3, they can retake the lead. And Coach Antonino Tayo points the direction of Quesada, who has been shooting free throws so well. And then, tumuro na. Sabi ni Quesada, sige si Rafael tumali muna.
Medyo masama to para sa Vertex kasi napakagandang flow na ng offense yung nagagawa nila in this part of the game, diba? Their bigs are starting to get rhythm. Itong si Valdivia, umiinit na. Itong si Vergara, diba? They're feeding their players. Pero yung mga unnecessary na technicals ganito, pati yung penalty situation nila, mahihirapan talaga sila dito, especially with their lead na paunti-unti na lalapitan ng Malolos Republic.
That's right. And right now, Coach Antonino Tayo will call for time. As it's still a 2-point lead para dito sa Vertex Maritime, 35-33. The SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0 is brought to you by SM SOUTHMALL. We got it all for you. Our second home nga dito. Second, third home, debatable. Saan ba talaga home ng SINAG Liga Asya? But thank you so much SM Events Hall sa SM SOUTHMALL for having us continuously dito sa napakaganda niyo pong court. And you can see the huddle dito. Coach Antonino Tayo and Malolos Republic and Coach Ernest's Vertex Maritime trying to wake up his players. Dahil medyo napako sila. As you can see the hook on your screens who got a technical foul kanina for continuous complaining sa referees. I think ang ina-argue ni Boss Eric yung block sa kanya kanina ni Quesada, di ba, Aaron?
Tama, di ba? And it resulted in a technical foul doon. So, really unnecessary doon. Pero yun na nga, they're gonna try to get a stop here.
Uy, Quesada! What a move there for June. Now 8 points. And he ties the game at 35.
Defender right in front of him fakes that ball. Tumalon yung defender, gets that left-handed finish. So, Quesada doing the damage dito.
Valdivia naman, di makabawi si Marvin. And a last shot time right here for Malolos. They have 17 seconds with the shot clock off pa. Quesada in traffic, kicks it out to Tomale. Maniego back to Tomale, extra pass to De Jesus Walayan. Look at Quesada, hustling hard. Hoop and the harm for June Quesada.
And Quesada right there, a big boy move. Flex on him right there, Quesada. Getting that end one to go off that offensive rebound.
Look at that, ang ating lakas play of the quarter brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform. Now 10 points in this first half for June Quesada. Couldn't make the free throw, but he gives them the lead back. Alegre from half court. No go, and that's how we will end this first half of action. Magandang simula nitong Vertex Maritime, Aaron, but towards the latter part of the quarter, June Quesada woke up for Malolos Republic.
Alam mo, nahirapan sila mag-sustain dun sa ginagawa nila because at the start of the game, itong Vertex Maritime, they were forcing the outside shot, settling for those outside shots. They started going inside, they got the lead. Ito naman at the end of the second quarter, they started going back to that kung saan sila hindi nag-work doon naman sa mga outside shots nila. Tapos pumutok naman itong si June Quesada for Malolos Republic. He was the story of that second period, leading the comeback, resulting in Malolos Republic being up by 2 points right now.
Oh, and with this halftime break, we know both Coach Antonino Tayo and Coach Ernest Alo from Season 1 of Lakaskwenta are one of the best masterminds coming out of the half. And let's see who will come out with the victory right here sa ating laro. As right now, our halftime score is 37-35 in favor of Malolos Republic. Kapit na po mga kasinag, because we will be right back dito sa 2024 SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Mga kasinag, and beside me is Sir Ajit Hardesani, the COO of FortiCare Health Systems International Incorporated. Good evening po, sir. Ayan. Sir, can you tell us more po about FortiCare?
Well, FortiCare is itong HMO company na nagbibigay ng isa sa mga pinakamurang health services at pinakamaganda sa buong Pilipinas. Bakit ko nasabi? FortiCare po, tayo po ang Asia's People's Choice Award. So, ayan. So, asahan niyo po ang suporta na ibibigay po natin sa SLA. Asahan niyo po ang FortiCare na laging nandito para sa inyo. And for more inquiry, eto lang po ang aming contact details.
Thank you so much, sir. Lastly, is this a start of a flourishing partnership with SINAG Liga ASYA?
Oo naman, oo naman. Sobrang excited kami na sumuporta sa SINAG Liga ASYA dahil nakikita namin yung suporta at effort ng kabataan na nag-training at naglalaro sa SINAG Liga ASYA. Nakikita namin yung future ng kabataan dito sa SLA. Kaya asahan niyo po ang suporta ng FortiCare. Buong-buo para sa SLA.
Thank you so much po, sir. And that is Sir Ajit Hardesani, the CEO of FortiCare Health Systems International Incorporated.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Sagron, hey idol!
course, our partnership which we just signed, VERTEX Maritime and iFranchise is now is one of our official partners for SINAG Liga ASYA. So expect the tarpaulin in the background, iPharma, iFuel, and of course VERTEX Capcom. We're very happy with the partnership. So expect a more exciting seasons ahead for SINAG Liga ASYA. And again, we'd like to invite everyone to continue to support and watch SINAG Liga ASYA. Ito na yung liga na inyong inaabangan. Of course, LakasKwarenta, the 19 and 23 under. And also, abangan nyo sa July ang ating SLA Junior World Showcase. It will be held here in the Philippines, July 17 to 22 in Pampanga.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Good evening mga kasinag. Before we continue to the second half, I am here with Coach Tayaw from Malolos Republic. Coach, despite the players juggling various responsibilities outside of basketball, how do they effectively allocate time for practice sessions?
Yun yung practice namin, ina-adjust namin talagang totaling na minsan sa 7 p.m. kami para lahat isa tapos na doon sa mga trabaho nila. So lahat isa nag-a-adjust naman kasi karamihan ng mga nasa offices is 5 p.m. lang isa nakauwi na sila. Kaya ibig sabihin after nung trabaho nila, diretso naman sila sa practice.
Okay, Coach, para naman po dun sa mga hindi po talaga nakakapag-practice, Coach, ano po yung strategy na ginagawa nyo para makahabol sila sa training?
Kung hindi naman sila makapag-training, talaga minsan di natin ma-avoid talaga na gano'n. Minsan may mga overtime, na mayroong trabaho talaga na hindi may iwasan na umabsent sila o makahabol sa practice. Minsan isa talagang dinidiscuss na lang na namin yung mga previous practice namin kung ano yung adjustment sa depensa, sa opensa, para ibig sabihin isa maintindihan nila o makapag-adjust kami doon sa pagkakawala nila doon sa practice nila noong nakaraang previous practice namin.
Thank you very much, Coach Tayo. May mga gusto po ba kayong batiin?
Siyempre, binabati ko si Mayor Christian. Salamat doon sa pagsali mo sa amin dito sa atin dito sa competition natin dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. Okay.
Thank you very much again, Coach, and good luck. And that's it for our halftime interview. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Courtney. And once again, thank you ulit kay Coach Antonino Tayo, the head coach of Malolos Republic, as his team is currently up by 2 points, 37 to 35 at the half. Makikita natin yung napakagandang labas ng SM SOUTHMALL dito sa Las Piñas City. Kami pa rin po ang inyong mga kasama, Enzo Galarosa and Aaron D. And Aaron, what did you see in that first half seesaw battle? But bakit lamang itong Malolos Republic?
Well, ito talagang si Quesada. He did the work in that second quarter. Actually, the dirty work ginawa niya dito. finishing those inside buckets and also taking advantage of that penalty situation ng Malolos Republic right there. Dami niyang free throw na napasok doon and kahit yung mga hustle stats, nagawa niya lahat dito in that second period.
Totoo. And yung energy nga talaga, di ba? I mean, he got fouled. He went to the free throw line 9 times. Although medyo nagmintis siya towards the latter part, baka napagod na kasi he did play a lot of minutes in that second quarter. 4 out of 9. But still, ang daming fouls drawn nito ni Quesada, di ba? Which is crucial kasi sinabi nga natin, kumpletos recados tong front line ng Vertex Maritime. Pwede niyang ubusin isa-isa yan, di ba?
And alam mo, the stats don't tell the full story doon kasi
That's right.
yung energy nitong si Quesada, it was infectious for his whole team. Talagang parang nabuhay yung buong Malolos Republic in that second period when he started drawing those fouls, when he started crashing for those balls. Talagang lahat ginawa niya dito. And ito naman on the other side, itong sa Vertex Maritime, itong si Valdivia with 15 points. As we take a look at the stats dito, di ba? 38% for Malolos Republic, for 34% for Vertex Maritime. So, medyo magkalapit dito. Pati sa rebounds, it's just a 3-rebound differential. Vertex Maritime up there. Assists, still the same. Fast break points, konti lang naman with 5 points differential dito. It's still a close game. It's just a 2-point lead dito. Pero yun na nga, Valdivia stepping up for Vertex, Quesada stepping up for Malolos. I want to see the bigs of itong Vertex Maritime step up naman kasi they have a plethora of bigs dito para sa kanila, diba? Itong sila Kenzie, Reguera, di pa umiinit in this game natin, diba? So yun yung mga aabangan natin na umiinit. Even itong sila Mendoza, all those big players that the Vertex Maritime have. As we take a look at the leading scorers dito, itong si Quesada, of course, leading the way with Vega, De Jesus, Concha. On the other end naman, Valdivia with 15, Kenzie 4, Kalinog 4, and Barameda with 3. So, Valdivia not really getting that much help. Siya yung main guy dito para sa Vertex Maritime. So, we're gonna be needing a lot more, especially from the bigs, as I mentioned kanina, Enzo, for Vertex Maritime.
That's right. And with still 20 minutes of basketball remaining dito, marami pang time etong panig ng Vertex Maritime to adjust, especially as you said nga yung bigs. But para naman dito sa panig ng Malolos, continue to do what you're doing. But mga kasinag, bago po natin simulan itong second half ng laban ng Vertex Maritime and Malolos Republic, tutok lang po kayo sa screens niyo dahil we have a very special video tribute and very special video greeting to our one and only commissioner, the slasher himself, Rodney Santos. Tutok po kayo mga kasinag and let's all watch this.
Happy birthday, Commissioner Rodney Santos. I hope that your day will be filled with happiness and more blessings to come, of course. Happy birthday po again.
Happy birthday po, Ma'am Rodney. Maraming salamat po sa walang suporta dito po sa SINAG LIGA ASYA. Thank you po.
Happy birthday to our Commissioner, Rodney Santos, and good health always.
Happy birthday, Rodney Santos. Wish you good health and may Lord God bless you more. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday po, Rodney. Wish ko po sa'yo is good health and good life. And enjoy po yung araw niyo. Happy birthday po ulit.
Happy birthday to our Commissioner of SinagLakasKwarenta, Rodney Santos. More birthdays to come and God bless. Cheers!
Maligayang kaarawan, Idol Coach Rodney Santos, Dice Laser, ang aming kababayan. Batid namin na napakasaya ng iyong birthday ngayon at buwabati ang buong team ng Malolos Republic sa pangunguna ni Mayor Christian Dinalbilad. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday po to our beloved Commissioner, Rodney Santos. Com, wala na akong ibang sasabihin kundi maraming salamat for noong 2016 na ikaw yung naging daan ko dito sa bagong karir ko. Alam mo na yon, Com. Wishing you all the best and more birthdays to come, Rodney. And ika nga ni Boss Ray, mabuhay ka, Slasher.
Happy birthday to our Commissioner, Mr. Rodney Santos, the Slasher of PBA Legend. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo, Tom. Natutuwa kami at sinamahan mo kami dito sa SINAG LIGA ASYA. Happy birthday at mabuhay. Maraming salamat sa pagmamahal mo sa SINAG LIGA ASYA.
To our SLA Commissioner Rodney Santos, Tom, happy birthday. Wish you good health always. And of course, more blessings to us and to SLA. Of course, maraming salamat sa patuloy mong pagtitiwala at pag-aalaga sa buong pamilya ng SINAG LIGA ASYA. Again, enjoy your day. Happy birthday.
37-35, a 2-point lead in favor of Malolos Republic. Kapit lang po mga kasinag dahil sa pagbabalik natin, it'll be the start of the second half ng laban ng Vertex Maritime kontra Malolos Republic.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
This SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0 is brought to you by CDO Food Spear Food that brings you home. One of our sponsors dito sa SinagLakasKwarenta. At syempre, special announcement, ladies and gentlemen, nanonood po ngayon si Amis Tumang of Amazing Clothing and Rusty Lopez. Abangan nyo po ang partnership with SINAG Liga ASYA ng Amazing Playground and Amis Quizon Tumang. Amis Quizon Tumang, Amazing Playground and SINAG Liga ASYA. Growing family, Aaron. Di ba? Grabe.
Tama, SINAG Liga ASYA really, just as you mentioned a while ago, growing talaga lahat na nagagawa nila. So, aabangan talaga natin the growth of SINAG Liga ASYA.
Grabe. Amazing playground. Nakikita ko yung lagi sa Instagram. Ito ngayon, partner na natin, di ba? And also, ito, speaking of family, one of our families ngayon na nagtatrabaho sa ating Mindanao leg in Tagum, Davao. Ma'am Rochelle, kaibigan natin si Ate Sho. Miss Rochelle Guangco. Ngayon nasa CDO pero bukas pupunta ulit siya ng Tagum para sa ating Mindanao leg. And syempre sa mga naglalaro po sa Mindanao leg qualifiers natin po dyan, good luck po. And syempre thank you so much again to Boss Jun Linogon Jr. of J Project Clothing Shop for spearheading our Mindanao leg dito. Itong lakas 40 natin. Grabe yung bakbakan. Aaron, oh. Dalawang beses umakit baba yung parehong team sa floor. Kita mo yung defensive scheme ng dalawang koponan, di ba? Walang nakashoot.
And talagang di napapagod itong mga players on that defensive end. Talagang they're forcing those tough shots as Reguera is back in the game dito.
Oo. And magigising na kaya si Paul Reguera in this half dahil in the first quarter, medyo on and off siya eh. As again, off the mark yung kanyang tres as I say that. Here comes DJ. De Jesus with a crossover. Lost the basketball there. Alegre who gives it to Valdivia who has 15 points. Marvin, the kick to Vergara. Coach Al back to Valdivia. Alegre threading the baseline.
And good defense doon para sa Malolos Republic, stopping that fast break right there. As Alegre inside, that's a tough shot and he's fouled by Del Rosario.
Oo. Kakapasok pa lang nito ni Del Rosario. Foul agad ang binigay. But yung Valdivia, Alegre, and Vergara connection. These three players did wonders in that first half, di ba? Pero ngayon, yun ulit ang hinihingi ni Coach Ernest. Gawin niyo ulit yung ginawa niyo nung first half.
And actually, itong first three possessions, first three attempts actually nitong Vertex Maritime, puro perimeter jumpers na naman, puro outside shots. Nahirapan sila dito. They couldn't convert on any of those. 0 out of 3 to start this second half. So dito si Alegre getting fouled right there. Diba? But right now, Enzo, take a look at this. Nagtatrap na ang Vertex Maritime.
Oo. And parang siguro nakita na nila, medyo lamang tayo ngayon in terms of the running game. But a counter dito for Malolos Republic. Kakapasok pa lang dito ni Maroliano.
And all alone on that left wing for that three-pointer, Maroliano. Extending that lead to 3 points dito para sa Malolos.
Grabe. And ito na yung shooting spree siguro ng Malolos. I mean, they're the better three-point shooting team by the papers. As Alegre again draws a foul. Is it gonna be on De Jesus? Or is it gonna be on Maniego? It's DJ De Jesus daw ang foul.
And like you mentioned kanina, diba, Wade? Take a look at this, Enzo.
Oh, step in, 3-point shot ang ating lakas shot of the quarter. Brought to you by CDO Food Spear Food that brings you home. Great shot by Sherman Maroliano.
Pero yun na nga, diba, Enzo? As you mentioned kanina, itong Malolos Republic, they're the better three-point shooting team on paper, on the statistics. Pero mas patient sila when they take those three-pointers. Ito naman Vertex Maritime, medyo gigil sila when they take those three-pointers, those outside shots. Kaya it's working in the favor of Malolos Republic dito.
Totoo. Yung, kumbaga yung quality of the looks, di ba? Mas open dito sa Malolos. But look at them pressure in the half court pero nakuha pa rin ni Maniego. Good up fake by Del Rosario. Hindi nga alam pumasok at tumatakbo itong si Vergara. On a foot race with Maniego. Drops it off. Alegre. This time, no foul. All ball ang ginawang depensa ng Malolos.
Pero babalik dito ang bola sa Vertex Maritime. Pero good fast break transition defense on the part of Malolos Republic. Running down the floor, you could see Al Vergara all alone on the other side. Talagang hinabol pa ng mga defenders of Malolos on that play.
It's the winning plays, diba yung effort nga, Aaron, as we said. Ito Valdivia, medyo na nahimik. 15 points na siya kaninang second quarter natin. Still yet to produce some points. Itong si Marvin. As Coach Al knocks down the three.
And Al Vergara answering the call on that three-pointer right there. Finally hitting an outside shot dito para sa Vertex Maritime.
Parang gusto na itong dalawang team na to maghabol dun sa cable link SLA Games of the Week eh. Ang ganda ng laban natin and we still have 6 minutes and 46 to go in the third and the entirety of the fourth.
Tama, diba? Back and forth action talagang non-stop yung binibigay nitong Vertex tsaka Malolos Republic sa atin.
If you look at the pace, diba? Just look at the pace of play, diba, Aaron? They don't look like a 40 and up team, diba? Hindi sila mukhang lakas 40 team eh. Kasi they're playing in a fast-paced game na mapapaisip ka, is this sustainable? Pero from the looks of it, nasusustain pa nila, diba?
And Reguera once again with a miss. Pero yun na nga, you mentioned kanina the pace, diba? Actually, that was the usual trend para sa akin. Kasi diba dati nag-commentate ako dun sa mga younger divisions.
Yes.
Nung nag-commentate ako dito sa mga SinagLakasKwarenta, I was expecting it to be slower. Diba, puro zone lang, diba, wala masyadong takbuhan. Every game I cover, every different team I cover, napapagulat ako because nakikita ko yung mga takbuhan nila. Full court trap, man-to-man defense. Yes. Really unexpected pero makikita mo condition talaga itong mga players.
Yes. Actually, kung ano, no season 1, if you were here with us no season 1, yung start ng season, oo, ganun, as you expected it talaga to be a Lakas 40 game. Mabagal, nagkakapaan pa. Kasi yung iba dun sa mga players na yun nung season 1, wala pa sa kondisyon. But ngayon, guys like Paul Reguera enter the floor, maganda ang naging palitan nila dito. Maganda ang kondisyon nila.
And you can see Don Paul Reguera hesitating a bit before pulling the trigger, but he pulls it anyway and he makes it. Medyo na ilang siya doon kasi I believe that's his first three-pointer of this game. So finally, Paul Reguera getting that shot to go right there.
Yes. And can that be the fire starter para dito sa panig ng Vertex Maritime? Di mo magising to si Paul Reguera. I mean, last game nga, he led that scoring burst. As we can see the lakas stress of the quarter brought to you by Sunsport, the official basketball of SINAG Liga Asya. Look at Paul.
And you could see on his face, no, parang finally I hit that shot.
After, what, 6 attempts, di ba? Nakaisa na rin siya. As Vergara no-looks ito Barameda. Extra pass to Valdivia. Tic-tac-toe para dito sa Vertex Maritime.
And that's how you run a fast break right there. Big to big right there. Fast break action. 3-man weave doon. Napakaganda yung ginawa ng Vertex Maritime on that play.
Look at that. Good defense naman ang pinakita nila. But on the rebound play, Valdivia and Santiago get entangled.
Pero ito na nga, diba, linabas dito itong si Kenzie from Vertex Maritime. Pinasok naman itong si Francis Barameda. So, Coach Ernest is gonna try to pair up Barameda with itong si Paul Reguera. So, titingnan niya if this outside to inside look for the front court could work for them.
Yes. And yun talaga eh. Coach Ernest is still trying to find that right combination of players ngayon. Dahil nga, may dalawang player nga nang wala ngayon sa lineup nila. But actually, nagsistep up in this third period alone. Nagsistep up lahat. As Reguera, back-to-back triples. It's now a 10-point lead para dito sa Vertex Maritime.
And here we go, Paul Reguera in full confidence right now. The stretch big, making back-to-back threes dito para sa atin.
Grabe, and you can see it in his eyes. And now he's defending Dennis Concha pa, one of the top options in offense para sa Malolos Republic.
Let's see a switch right here. Reguera just leaves him all alone.
And Vega misfires from the outside. Then Jesus gets it back. DJ puts it up and in over Reguera.
And yun nga lang, the battle for the loose ball right there. A tough break for Vertex Maritime.
Grabe. That could have been, diba, a stop para dito sa Vertex. Pero yun nga, don't stop playing defense until you get the rebound, diba? Hindi tapos yung stop. But speaking of rebound, offensive board and putback para dito kay Francis Barameda.
And Barameda with a good pass to the cutting Valdivia for the elbow jumper. Misses it. Runs all the way from that corner three-point line, getting that offensive putback to go. Good job by Barameda staying active on that play.
And Aaron, now once again, this is the biggest lead of the ballgame para sa Vertex Maritime as, De Jesus and Vergara get entangled there. And our referees are going to investigate it sa ating IRS right now. Cooler heads prevail.
And buti na lang hindi nag-escalate, di ba? The referees were able to separate it agad.
Oo. And yung mga coaching staff nitong Vertex Maritime doing a good job na hinayaan. Inantak na agad nila si Alvergara and also some of the players who stood up, pinaupo nila. Wala namang pumasok sa floor na hindi dapat nandun sa floor for Vertex. So yung medyo mahirap pag may altercation in front of the bench of your opponent, di ba? Referees are gonna extensively look at this sa ating IRS ngayon. Culprits are Vergara and De Jesus.
Ano nga, a quick review.
And we expected this, di ba, Aaron, the physicality. And actually, ang Lakas 40 talaga gamit na gamit tong IRS. But yun nga, you want physicality but you don't want na yung magkakasakitan na kayo to the point na nananadya ka ng manakit, di ba?
Tama. And minsan kasi, di ba, pag mga Lakas 40 division, di ba, very physical players. As we take a look at this now, Enzo.
Yes, our officials review together with Combads Cortez and our COO, Coach Leo Isaak. And the referees discussing ano nangyari doon. Again, this call actually, Aaron, could be crucial kasi momentum is clearly on the side of Vertex. If this call goes the way of Malolos, di ba, pwedeng mag-shift sa kanila yung momentum. Pag naman itong call na to goes the way of Vertex Maritime, mas dadagdag pa. May possibility na mas dumagdag pa yung kalamangan nila.
Tama, especially with Reguera heating up in this game, di ba?
Yes.
But patuloy-tuloy yung makakuha nitong Vertex Maritime, especially with, as you mentioned kanina, the biggest lead in this game, 10 points yung lead nila ngayon.
Alvergara on your screens. Coach Al, DJ De Jesus. I mean, DJ De Jesus is a very physical player pero, bihirang, mainis tong si DJ De Jesus that way. So we'll get to see what happened kanina in the replay later on. But our referees muna ang kailangan tingnan dito what happened in that altercation. And again, this call could swing the way of one of these teams.
And alam mo, Enzo, if we were mentioning kanina na Reguera is starting to heat up, inaabangan ko naman dito is itong si Quesada from Malolos Republic to start doing what he did well in that second period dito kanina.
Saan nga nahawa niya lahat ng kakampi niya, di ba? Yung palamang siya para dito sa panig ng Malolos Republic.
And I'm sure they're gonna need that from him, especially with this 10-point lead from Vertex Maritime, as the officials are still currently discussing the verdict dito for that altercation between Vergara and De Jesus.
Yes, as our referees, itingnan din nila yun. But eto rin kasi crucial, Aaron, the tournament format natin, let's remind the teams, there are currently 12 teams right now, and they're going to be 6 teams who will be automatically qualified for the quarterfinals. The ranked number 1 to 6 automatically qualify for the quarterfinals. Yung number 11 and 12, tanggal na. Rank 7, 8, 9, and 10 will have a play-in. The same style na ginagawa sa NBA, di ba? As let's hear Ram Valid.
Personal second team foul. Technical foul on number 45, DJ De Jesus. Technical foul on number 17, Al Vergara, both for second motion.
So yun yung verdict. A double technical on Al Vergara and DJ De Jesus. So that just nullifies each other. Ayun, hard pick ang binigay ni De Jesus. Right there. Nagkabanggaan sila dun. And then Vergara took exception. And then DJ with extra bump. That's where the commotion happened as Quesada misses from point blank. Villena gives it to Barameda. They swing it. Alegre trying to go down low to Del Ponzo.
And a little bit too unselfish doon para kay Alegre. He could have taken that open elbow jumper na.
But you can see the difference, di ba, Aaron, in the flow of the offense dito ng Vertex Maritime compared to first half, di ba? Mas smooth ngayon eh.
Tama, pero yun na nga, really surprising na tinanggal muna itong si Paul Reguera after that quick break. Pero siguro ibabalik ni Coach Ernest Alaw in that fourth quarter.
Let's see. Kanina nga medyo nag-struggle sila with Paul Reguera out and mainit nga yung Paul Reguera but Coach Aaron is a brilliant mind and a good coach na, magaling na coach na mag-rotate ng players. So let's see if this tactic can pay dividend for them.
And these last 3 minutes for Malolos Republic are gonna be very key para malapit nila yung score or even tie it, take the lead after this third quarter. So titingnan natin in that fourth quarter ano magiging score natin.
Concha and Barameda get entangled there, and that's gonna be a clear offensive foul on Dennis Concha. Kitang-kita doon sa camera angle natin, Aaron.
And talagang when you extend that arm, pag nakita ng referee yun na talaga yung nahalata, di ba? Kaya other players, di ba, they try to do it low-key lang, di ba? Wala masyadong extension, pero yun talaga he extended both of his arms on that play.
And yun yung trabaho ni Barameda. Stop and shut down in production dito ni Dennis Concha. And so far, Vertex, they're doing a good job of holding Concha here. As Cuevas spins away, puts it up and in over DJ De Jesus.
And Cuevas double-teamed on that play, but it didn't matter as he got that baby hook to go right there. Cuevas finishing through traffic on that play.
Familiar move from Anthony Cuevas. Let's see if he can convert the three-point play, as this is the biggest lead of the ball game at 13 points, 55 to 42. Grabe naman to explosion ng Vertex Maritime in this third period.
And everything just clicking at the right time dito para sa Vertex.
But DJ De Jesus with the answer there. No push, no shove. Dire-diretso lang sa basket and no resistance for DJ De Jesus.
And finally, the bleeding stops just a bit dito para sa Malolos Republic. They need to get a stop dito.
Oh, look at that curl action. And Cuevas with a clear push on De Jesus. And Cuevas, napangiti na lang. Alam niya na tinulak naman talaga niya si De Jesus doon.
Got a little bit excited after that end one play. Cuevas, kala niya na wala matatawag doon. Pero once again, another extension on that play to be called for an offensive foul.
That could have been another 13-point lead para dito sa Vertex as De Jesus looking to take over the game. Vega, the jumper. In and out. Look at Quesada. Another offensive point. Pero yung putback niya hindi na pumapasok ngayon, Aaron.
Did all the hard work right there. Couldn't finish the easy stuff.
Kalino goes over. Barameda, shortstop jumper right there.
And talagang everything is just going in for the Vertex Maritime.
And there's gonna be a warning on Nino Villena for delay of game dahil hinawakan pa niya yung bola. Pagka-shoot ng bola kay Barameda.
And Quesada just all alone inside.
Again!
Pero
Niluwa na naman. In the first half, Aaron, di ba, he was hitting those continuously.
And hitting tougher shots dun sa first half, di ba? End ones, contested shots. Ngayon yung mga open shots, di niya napapasok. Especially when they need him most in this third period.
Totoo. A tale of two halves nga talaga ang basketball, and we're seeing it right now as quick trigger right there by Villena. But they get it back, and Kalinog draws the foul right there.
Ito na nga. Ito na nga, here come the Vertex Maritime. The momentum is all in their favor right now. Everything going their way. Offensive boards, nakakuha nila. Inside shots. Ito naman si Kalinog, na-foul naman on that play. Heading to the free throw line.
13-point lead, the biggest lead of this ball game. Pwede pang dagdagan dito. Ni Kalinog yung kalamangan.
And just like I mentioned kanina, no, Enzo, itong last 3 minutes nitong third quarter, it's gonna be the key para dito sa Malolos Republic. Pero right now, hirap na hirap sila. A 13-point lead right now after this free throw. If this goes in, makakaset up na naman ng trap itong Vertex Maritime. So, talagang Malolos Republic needs to step up. I don't know if it's gonna be coming from Quesada, from Vega, itong from De Jesus. Someone needs to get a bucket right here.
Yes, and ito nga lang, turnover na naman. Kalinog with a steal. Euro step move. Whoa! What a hang time move galing dito kay Kalinog.
And just look at how he did that delayed step unang-una, that Pinoy step to get those two defenders jumping for that open layup itong si Kalinog.
Umupo pa sa area after the Pinoy step, diba? Typical na Filipino move. And here's Emil. Tries to squeeze in between two, and that's a traveling violation right there from Emil Pediglorio.
And a good rotation done. Good defensive rotation by Jeff Kenzie right there, realizing na his offensive player was driving right there. He closed that gap to force that turnover right there for Malolos Republic.
Yes, but on the other end, Turnover sana yung knockout play nila kay Kenzie. Great heads-up play by DJ De Jesus. Vejandre. Swings it to Vega. The up fake, the drive. Drops it off to Pediglorio. Wala pa rin. Yung mga tutokang tira for Malolos is not going in anymore.
And last shot time dito para sa Vertex.
Yes, and look at the smart play by Villena. Alam niya, last shot sila dito. Del Ponzo, one dribble pull-up. Couldn't make it. And that's how we end this third period. What a quarter para dito sa Vertex Maritime, Aaron. Down by 2 to start this quarter. Ngayon, entering the fourth and final quarter, magbabaon sila ng 15 puntos na kalamangan.
Paul Reguera starting that run dito sa third quarter, and the bigs, yung mga substitute bigs naman niya, finishing it off with players like Kenzie, itong si Francis Barameda finishing that run off. The bigs doing the damage dito para sa Vertex Maritime. Pero at the same time, itong mga other players like Kalinog also stepping up with the energy. Kahit itong si Valdivia, he was a bit quiet in this third quarter.
Yes.
Yung mga iba talaga uminit dito. They did the damage. Everything went in for them. And itong Malolos Republic naman, hirap na hirap sila in this third quarter. Even as you mentioned kanina, yung mga tutukan na shots nila, open shots inside, not going in, even for players like Quesada.
That's right. As ito ang ating end of the third quarter, score 59-44, a 15-point lead in favor of Vertex Maritime, entering the fourth and final quarter of our first game dito sa SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga, kahit di sabihin. Feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
Sinag Liga Asya LakasKwarenta 2.0 is brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform, our official outfitter dito sa Sinag Liga Asya. As we can see Marvin Valdivia leading the way in terms of scoring in their last game against Tito Rex's Firewire. 26 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals. Actually, debut game niya yan for the Vertex Maritime team. And right now, alam natin, natural born scorer itong Valdivia. Look at that, 17 points, sama pa na isang rebound at isang steal.
And he loves those inside shots. Itong si Marvin Valdivia, even getting a three-pointer earlier. So tinan mo dito, yun yung mga shots niya with that fake right there, using the pivot foot. Getting that finish to go itong si Marvin Valdivia. And as you mentioned kanina, di ba, umiinit itong si Marvin Valdivia when he goes against itong Malolos Republic team.
And right now, let's give it over to Courtney Buenaventura for her report on Marvin Valdivia. Courtney?
Yes, thank you very much, Aaron and Enzo. Every player's contribution to the game is important. That is why, according to Marvin Valdivia from Vertex Maritime, tuloy-tuloy pa din niyang gagampanan ang kanyang obligasyon sa team, as well as his role, mapadepensa man o opensa, lalo na sa bawat opportunity na magkakaroon siya, as long as there's always a go signal from coach. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Courtney. And look at that. Mapadepensa, mapa-opensa. Basta may go signal kay coach, I'm gonna give it my all, di ba? I mean, that mentality of what we can say is the star scorer para dito sa Vertex Maritime, di ba? Very, very unselfish mentality. And may napansin ako you see that arm sleeve dito, di ba? For sure, idol nito either Jordan or Kobe ni Marvin Valdivia, di ba?
Tama, di ba? Kasi medyo old school yung arm sleeve. It's not the full-length arm sleeve na ginagamit ng mga players today, di ba?
Yes. Isang player lang ang gumagamit nun ngayon. Currently, that's Jason Tatum ng Boston Celtics na alam natin, big Kobe fan si JT.
Tama. And actually, even si Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, yes.
Din, diba? With that sweatband ba? Tawag doon, Enzo?
Sweatband ata, tawag. Usong-uso yan dati, di ba? Panahon nila Jordan.
Pero ito na nga, nakatao-tao na itong Malolos Republic. So, this is probably their emergency plan in this fourth quarter to get that comeback.
Hindi naman desperation plan, di ba? But they need it. Pero grabe, if Anthony Cuevas is hitting shots just like that, it is tough to stop. Vintage Anthony Cuevas move right there. Grabe, look at that. Spin off the double team and then the shot through the contact. Ang ating lakas move of the quarter brought by Cable Link and Holdings Corporation. Big Anthony Cuevas right there.
And what a luxury for Coach Ernest Alo to have You have Paul Reguera right there, tapos ilalabas mo, ipapasok mo itong si Cuevas.
Paul Reguera, who plays from the outside, can knock down those three-point shots. Anthony Cuevas, a big man who can dribble and set up the offense. Di ba yung versatility of the bigs neto ni Coach Ernest. That's Tumale. Oh, what a shot there! Galing dito kay Rafael Tumale.
And a tough shot right there, but slowly but surely, itong Malolos Republic, they could still get a comeback dito. Konti lang ang lead para dito sa Vertex Maritime.
That's why hindi pwede mag-relax, di ba? Dahil andyan lang itong Malolos Republic. Villena misses from the three-point land. Maniego with the board. Dog gives it to Nicky Boy. Reyes up against Valdivia. Two scoring record holders right here. And Nicky Boy right in the grill ni Valdivia.
And here we go, Malolos Republic. It's just an 11-point lead right now. If they can force Vertex Maritime to those tough shots, just like what they did in that first quarter, yung mga tough perimeter shots nila that they usually miss. Dito sila makaka-comeback, especially na umiinit na yung mga 3-point shots from Malolos.
Totoo, and let's see if Malolos Republic can cut the lead further down, but they need a stop right here. Valdivia to Del Ponzo, Alvin off the mark, Kenzie with an offensive rebound. Marvin against Dennis. They go over to Alvin, down low. Jeff, jumper, tabingi yun. Concha. Looks at a cutter. They give it to Tumale. Rafi goes to Dennis. To the cutting Maniego. Di nga alam pumasok for go. And eto na, Valdivia cherry picking on the other end.
And all alone doon si Valdivia for that left-handed finish right there.
And that re-extends this lead of Vertex Maritime to 13 points, 63 to 50. Timeout tayo on the floor. 7 minutes and 4 seconds natitira sa ating fourth and final period. We have a timeout on the floor. We will be right back. This SINAG Liga Asya is brought to you by Tech Advertising Corporation, our official advertising partner dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. Tech Philippines. I believe sa Santa Rosa naka-base ng company na to, and yet yung suporta sa SINAG Liga Asya, grabe. Thank you so much for becoming our advertising partner, and sa pagkakarinig ko, Aaron, very soon, ipapaskill na daw dun sa mga billboards nila, yung mga LED billboards nila sa South. Yung SINAG Liga Asya tournaments.
Talagang SINAG Liga Asya, diba? Nationwide na siya dito sa Philippines. As you mentioned kanina, may Mindanao leg pa sila, diba?
Yes. And very soon, our Visayas leg will start. And syempre, in July will be the Junior World Showcase. So yun na talaga, buong mundo na sinakop natin nun. As Concha, still out of sync yung jump shot ni Dennis Concha.
And I don't think Concha needs to take those quick long shots yet kasi marami pang oras dito, and it's just a 13-point lead para sa Vertex Maritime, so they can still be patient, they can still try to find the best quality looks they can find dito.
Eto, quality look yun for Paul Reguera, hindi nga lang pumasok. That was a good look if you're Paul. Nicky, naagaw yun ni Kenzie. Look at Alvergara, slow the pace down and then quick trigger. Di nga lang pumasok as Del Ponzo against 4 white shirts there. Tumale pulls up. Off the mark pa rin for Rafi Tumale and Reguera. Couldn't handle the rebound. Ball will remain dito sa panig. Yung mga nakaputi.
And once again, I mentioned kanina, diba, they don't need to rush pa. They don't need to take those quick transition threes, especially na the numbers aren't in their favor on that fast break, diba? So try to find the best quality looks dito para sa Malolos kasi marami pa silang oras.
That's right. Ito, Kenneth Santiago comes into the ball game last time against, in the last game pala na itong Malolos against VPD. Ito, pumasok si Kenneth Santiago, hindi to siya nag-init. Can he do it again? Oh, but they turn it over. Talking about Malolos Republic. Reguera, beautiful veer step right there.
And just look at the way he realized na yung defender niya was smaller right there. Did a high pickup right there. to the finger roll. Reguera just showing us the full arsenal on that play.
Grabe, that tall who can move that quick and that agile ability ni Paul Reguera. No question why he was a highly touted prospect back then. And actually, guard ng laro niya ni Paul Reguera. Kaya nakikita natin yung dalawang anak niya, mahusay maglaro. May pinagmanahan naman pala kasi. Alan Alegre comes back in. De Jesus will shoot 2 free throws right now. Let's see if DJ can put some points on the board para dito sa Malolos dahil badly needed na, Aaron, di ba? As we're at the midway point of the ball game right now.
Very crucial free throws dito para kay De Jesus. He could cut this lead down to just 13 points. And slowly but surely, they need to make a living at the free throw line kasi dito sila makaka-stop ng clock. Kasi look at the time right now, 5 minutes and 20 remaining, diba? So pababa na ng pababa yung oras. It's not in their favor. So they're gonna try to force turnovers, force those tough shots dito para sa Vertex.
Right, and that's a tough shot for Reguera. That's what you want if you're Malolos Republic. But referee say bola dito ng Vertex. Coach Tayo can challenge this, but I don't think he is challenging it. Valdivia from the baseline. Off the mark, and there's a whistle here on the rebound play.
And that was a nice pass though by Vergara, finding Valdivia on the opposite corner of the floor. So itong si Vergara showing us the high IQ on that passing. Let's see what he's gonna do right now. It's Reguera right here. Isolated back to Mendoza on the elbow. Kick it, corner. This is Al Vergara. Alegre with a pocket pass to Mendoza for 2, no good.
And then there's another player down on the floor, pero it goes against Vertex Maritime naman. Alegre will be whistled for the foul.
So ball possession is gonna be staying dito sa Malolos Republic. Concha naman na magbababa. It's a man-to-man defense being run by the Vertex Maritime. So let's see what they're gonna do with it. Some off-ball action dito para kay Concha.
Look at that defense dito by Vergara. But again, he has to watch himself, diba, yung mga fouls niya. And again, Vergara having a heated discussion right now with Kenneth Santiago. Again, may technical foul na si Al Vergara kanina. Ano lang siguro yan, mga greetings lang, di ba?
And not the best of times para magka-technical ulit si Al Vergara kasi very key player siya and they're nursing that lead right now.
And Santiago misfires from the outside, and those are the shots that Santiago hits on the regular, but in his first 3 games dito sa Season 2 ng Lakas 40, he has been way off offensively.
And Quesada with a deep shield right there, but oh!
Good defense by Valdivia.
And yun na nga, Enzo, I was just about to mention the missing man, Quesada. Finally gonna get a touch there, pero Valdivia just staying active, staying athletic on that play. Anticipating that pass, stealing it. Kaya nagka-turnover na naman dito ang Malolos Republic.
Marvin Valdivia stepping up big time. Sinabi natin nga, dahil walang Ariel Caranog at wala nga yung Francis Abacahin, Valdivia doubling up his efforts on both offense and defense.
And siya talaga yung star wing nila ngayon, di ba? Siya yung gumagawa lahat.
Let's look at that. A crucial turnover para dito sa Malolos Republic, and Vertex could possibly waste some clock here. Lamang sila ngayon ng 13. Allen off the curl. Jumper in and out. Big rebound for Concha.
And they need to push the pace right now. De Jesus inside. Santiago is fouled right there.
Hard foul. Nanigurado tong si Ray Mendoza. Hindi daw makakatalon tong players na Malolos on the inside. Let's take a look at this. Good drop pass right here by DJ De Jesus, and Santiago clearly gets clobbered there by Mendoza.
At talagang playoff foul yung pinakita doon, di ba? Not giving them a chance to get that end one for Santiago right there.
Ganun ka-intense itong mga laban dito sa Lakas 40. Elimination game pa lang. 3rd game pa lang to ng Malolos. 4th game pa lang to ng Vertex Maritime. Playoff fouls na agad binibigay nila. Gusto nilang sigurado, wala talagang 3-point play, di ba?
And you could see itong si Jorel Vega, number 5 from Malolos Republic, signaling na man-to-man defense ang gagawin nila. So mukhang magpo-full court press sila, especially at this time of the game.
And they need to. Kasi nga, they're really down right now, and with 3 minutes and 32, the time is actually not on their side din, Aaron. And with the way itong Vertex is controlling the pace of the game, medyo mahirapan sila down the stretch.
And they're gonna run it through Reguera right here. Let's see what he does.
Fades back, short, good defense by Concha, but Valdivia gets it. Reguera, much open look for him. Again, no go, and Quesada collects his 7th board of the ball game.
And slow to get down for Vertex Maritime. Let's see if Malolos can take advantage.
Good defense naman by Mendoza, and again, another stop para dito sa Vertex Maritime. Those timely stops, Aaron, from these Vertex Maritime big men, di ba?
And still a 13-point lead dito. As we mentioned kanina, di ba? The big men of Vertex Maritime gonna be the Achilles heel para sa team nila. And they're proving to be the factor dito para sa Vertex as they're doing the key stops. Mga offensive rebounds na gagawa nila. Even on the offensive end, as we speak about offense, Cuevas back in the game. He gave them a big boost in that third period.
And hindi lang isang big ang tinutukoy natin. Lahat ng big men sa rotation ni Coach Ernest stepped up in their own way from offense and defense. Alegre, long 2. Off the mark. Nagkaumpugan dun si Cuevas tsaka si Alegre, kaya wala nakakuhang bola from Vertex.
De Jesus needs to push that pace. Good pass inside.
Ooh, nawala kay Quesada. De Jesus on the cut. Euro step move. He gets blocked up top, but there was a foul. It's gonna be on Ray Mendoza. His second personal foul, and Francis Barameda will come in, replacing Ray Mendoza.
And a good break dito para sa Malolos Republic to stop the clock just for a bit. You know, catch their breath, make 2 free throws muna. Just like right there, De Jesus making that first free throw. Para ma-slow down muna nila, they can cut this down to just an 11-point lead.
And dahil penalty na both teams, no, Aaron, this could probably, you know, patagalin yung laro kasi, you know, it will just get tighter, and you can see, binagalan na ng parehong kupunan yung pace of play nila. They're starting to go more more half-court sets, milk more clock, especially for Vertex.
And once again, big-to-big action dun.
Yes. Parang yung naging favorite nila, big will flash high and then may magpupunta sa gitna to steal as Marvin Valdivia, automatic from the 17-foot range.
And what a tough shot once again for Marvin Valdivia. He's been the main guy, the main scorer dito.
Right here, there's a foul on, I believe, Valdivia. Ang ganda na seal dito ni June Quesada underneath. But take a look at this tough jumper, that turnaround jumper by Marvin Valdivia. Ang ating lakas shot of the quarter, by the way, CDO, Food Spear, food that brings you home. Last season pa niya ginagawa yan. Ngayon naman, it is delivering for the Vertex Maritime team.
And finally, Quesada back on the line, drawing that foul off that seal against Valdivia. This time, it wasn't stolen naman. He was fouled naman on that play, getting 2 free throws.
That's his first point in this second half, Aaron. He finished the first half with 10. Ngayon, 11 points pa lang siya.
And siya talaga yung nang wala dito na factor para sa Malolos Republic. They really needed his production and most especially his infectious energy dito sa second half nila.
Totoo. The energy was there, di ba? Ang dami niyang offensive rebounds. But yun nga, yung easy basket underneath, hindi na niya nakukuha as often. It was a good defense by Barameda. Diving for the loose ball. Itong si Jorel Vega. The first to the floor mentality right now.
Talagang they need to be the first on the floor. Kasi 12-point lead right now, 1 minute and 31 remaining. So sobrang konti nila ng oras. They're gonna need to play a close to perfect game dito para sa Malolos Republic if they want this comeback to be successful. But Vega missing that first free throw of 2.
And they need every single one of these opportunities, Aaron. With a minute and 31, 91 seconds natitira. They get it back. From the outside naman si Vega titira. Still out of sync for Jorel Vega.
And what confidence, no, from Jorel Vega missing 2 free throws. Tapos he pulls up from 3 naman, di ba?
That would have been big if he made that 3-point shot, but he misses and it's still a 12-point lead para dito sa panig ng Vertex Maritime.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
The SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0 is brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform, our official outfitter dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. Shoutout Boss June Linogon Jr. The rest of the J Project Clothing Shop crews at Davao right now. There's Dennis Concha. Really quiet night and not the usual day in the office para dito kay Dennis Concha. But nag-step up itong si DJ De Jesus for Malolos Republic, but they still find themselves down. As we can see, the team owner of Vertex Maritime, Sir Vonix Guevanya, in attendance. Kaya pala ganado tong Vertex eh. Andiyan pala si Boss Von.
Talagang napakaganda ng pinakita nitong Vertex Maritime. Take a look at that 3 doon for Vega.
I think there's a coach's challenge for the possession. De Jesus and ito si Barameda battled for the loose ball. The referees, again, they get the benefit of looking at it in multiple angles. And siyempre, yung mga fans din natin dito and some of the players have the benefit of looking at yung nakikita natin, Aaron, from our LED wall. Credits to Exile. Thank you so much po.
And di ba kanina, Enzo, pinakita sa camera itong si Dennis Concha. He's been a bit quiet in this game.
Yes.
Especially after nung nakita natin sa stats kanina, naka 16 points siya, di ba? 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So, they also needed a lot from Dennis Concha in this game.
And tingin ko with the scouting reports nitong Vertex Maritime on Dennis Concha, dahil nga, Mythical 5 member siya last season, parang sabi siguro, dapat hindi natin ibaliwalain yung production ni Dennis Concha. Yes, andyan yung Santiago. Yes, andyan yung Maniego. Andyan yung... Actually, Percy Ginto. Scoreless dito sa laro natin si Percy Ginto. Again, those names that I mentioned were their stars last season. And in this ball game today, hirap na hirap sila. As I say that, manahimik daw ako, sabi ni Dennis Concha.
And he makes that 3 from the corner right there. He cuts it to just a 9-point lead.
That's a big hit for Concha. And Malolos has a near steal by Maniego. Cuevas gives it over to Vergara, and Vergara wisely wastes some clock.
Quesada almost getting the steal though.
Totoo. 7 seconds on the clock. Al drops it off Del Ponzo. Gets pulled by Concha to make sure walang 3-point play opportunity.
And Concha with just no choice right there. Kailangan talaga niyang hilahin itong si Del Ponzo on that play to try to not give them that end one right there.
Alam niya hindi na niya mahahabol eh. Is Del Ponzo a good free throw shooter?
And a tough break, no? Doon para sa Malolos Republic. I believe they almost got the steal twice.
Totoo.
On that play.
Again, Boss Vonix Guevanya, the owner of Vertex Maritime. Tuwan-tuwa. Dahil nakita niya yung score. Less than a minute remaining in this ball game. Maniego gives it to Dennis. Swings it to the other side. Spain action para dito sa panig ng Malolos. Hindi nga lang pumasok para dito kay Vega. Tapikan ng bola, De Jesus gets it. A good pass block by Barameda pero kasama braso.
And once again, Quesada with a chance to cut this lead down. He makes these 2 free throws. It's a 9-point lead, 34.4 seconds remaining.
Anything can happen. Diba, Aaron? 34.4 if 9-point lead to.
Pero he's gonna need to make these 2 free throws and luckily pasok yung first free throw doon para kay Quesada.
Again, Coach Philip Gary of the Hustle Rising Suns did say, any given night, any team can lose. And right now, Vertex Maritime are aware of that as Concha knocks it down.
And down to a 7-point lead dito para sa Vertex Maritime. Let's see what they're gonna do with it. Del Ponzo gets that ball to Vergara.
Look at the pressure defense dito ng Malolos. And It's a turnover pa para dito sa Vertex Maritime.
So 22.6 seconds left, Enzo. They're gonna try for a quick 3 or a quick 2 dito.
Let's take a look. How will they manage this possession? Vega flips it up. Nilawa nga lang. And Vergara clears it for Vertex. And a duty foul being given here. Galing dito kay Vega. Sayang yung layup na yun, Aaron. That would have been big because it would have cut the lead down to 5.
And one of his teammates was cutting to the right corner doon. He could have dumped it there for that quick corner 3, diba? So a lot of things happening wrong doon para sa Malolos Republic. So if Vergara makes these 2 free throws, this could be the nail in the coffin para sa Malolos Republic. Kasi talagang 14.2 seconds na lang remaining, diba? Mahirapan talaga sila dito. Pero yun lang, as we said, anything can still happen, diba?
Yes, but Parameda again. Kanina pa niya ginagawa yan, keeping possessions alive, and that'll do it. Malolos Republic will just wave the white flag at this point. What a bounce-back victory for Vertex Maritime to get their first win in the tournament.
A slow start dito para sa Vertex Maritime. Perimeter shots not exactly going in for them in that first quarter. Pero slowly but surely, mga players nila uminit, started to get their rhythm, started to get their groove. And in the end, they prevailed, especially from their key players, yung mga big men nila, and especially that guy, itong si number 29, Marvin Valdivia, doing the damage on the offensive and defensive end, showing his athleticism, doing everything for his team. And in the end, he led them to this victory.
Yes, and they get an 8-point victory. Their first victory of the tournament, 70-62. Damay pa natin, Aaron. Yung gandang simula sa third quarter ni Paul Reguero, diba? Those back-to-back triples were really, really helpful. And siyempre, that front line netong mga Vertex Maritime, pwede nga sabihin, frontliners dahil 5 sila. Barameda, Mendoza, itong si Kenzie, Cuevas, and Reguera. All 5 of those helped out in this victory, stepping up big time dahil nga yung wing spots nila kulang-kulang, di ba?
Tama, Coach Ernest with the luxury to switch all of his bigs, finding different flavors for his team. Diba? Inside, outside, Paul Reguera, itong si Cuevas nasa loob. So marami talagang nagawang combination itong si Coach Ernest Alo. Pero the main guy talaga, as we mentioned, diba? Itong si Valdivia doing everything for him as the main wing for the Vertex Maritime in this game.
That's right. As ngayon, ibigay na natin kay Courtney Buenaventura dahil kasama na niya ating CDO Best Player of the Game. Courtney, sino kasama mo dyan?
Good evening mga kasinag. We have here with us our CDO, Lakas Best Player of the Game. From Vertex Maritime, Sir Marvin Valdivia with 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. Congratulations, Sir Valdivia. Sir, we all witnessed that it was a very close game. How were you able to maintain your composure sa kabila ng pressure na nararamdaman mo throughout the whole game?
Actually, yung pressure given na yan sa bawat manlalaro ng team. Pero dahil nga yung coaching staff nandyan to support us, lalo na si Coach Ernest and the coaching staff and my team, talagang binigyan kami ng moral bawat isa. So, may pressure man, di namin ramdam.
Okay. Sir, with that, what do you think was your biggest contribution to the team tonight?
Alam mo, na-contribute ko siguro yung pagiging vocal dun sa loob ng court. Outside man, nasa bench man kami o naglalaro. Saka communication, turo rin yan ni Coach Ernest sa amin. Even sa practice, communicate.
Sir, would you like to greet anyone, lahat na sumusuporta sa Vertex Maritime?
Okay. First, greet ko muna yung wife ko, Mary Grace, mga anak ko sa bahay, Julie Rain, Jillian, Storm, Sky, parents ko, si Toto at Helen, at Viper Santa Mesa. Now, I would like to thank our sponsors, Vertex Maritime bosses, Boss Bonix Givana, Boss JP Arellano, Madam Krisha, Boss June, J Project Clothing, and Leap Basketball Philippines.
Thank you very much, sir. Again, congratulations to our CDO, Lakas Best Player of the Game. You would be receiving a gift pack from CDO, food that brings you home. Back to you, Aaron and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Courtney. And once again, congratulations to Marvin Valdivia, our CDO Best Player of the Game. Aaron, thank you so much for joining me in this first game. Alam kong nag-enjoy ako na first time nating mag-partner. But may second game pa tayo. But what are your final thoughts dito sa ating first game?
Well, yun na nga, Enzo. I'd just like to say thank you din. First time natin magka-partner. Definitely enjoy this experience, especially with that beautiful game we had, diba? Back and forth action yung nangyari. Players stepping up from Quesada to Valdivia, Reguera, Cuevas. Everyone coming up big in this game. But in the end, itong Vertex Maritime just coming out to be better in that game.
And now they're now 1-3 sa ating record sa team standings. Aangat sila dito with the 70-62 victory right now. Etong Malolos Republic will drop down sa team standings. But coming up next mga kasinag, it's the main event game of the evening between the fully tech Santa Rosa Saints kontra the Fire Chief Fire Extinguisher. Susunod na po yan, but that ends our first game for this Thursday doubleheader for Aaron D. Courtney Buenaventura. This is Enzo Galarosa, and on behalf of Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Don Mike Tanan, Direk Billy De Leon, Direk Ramonito Roa, and the rest of the hard-working men and women na nagtrabaho dito from the SM Events Hall in SM South Mall, Las Piñas City. This has been your 2024 SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0. Kita-kits mga kasinag. Peace!